On the previous episode of Young Justice, we found out that Atlantean civilization isn't as civil as they would like us to expect. What do you know? They're just like us, filled with social inequality. Something that was really highlighted in the Young Justice tie-in comic book for the cartoon series back in the day, where you had those who felt that the more animalistic Atlanteans were filthy and defiled. These people known as the Purists, mostly headed by Aquaman's brother Orm, unbeknownst to him. But in the interval between then and now, Orm was killed after trying to take down the children of the Justice League by Lady Shiva, all the way down. Then who is this man calling himself Orm? Who is this Ocean Master? And who was the powerful magic user who drove him off? Let's continue on with Young Justice and find out. Hey, Bibos! Clark? I like that Clark still hangs out Bibos. He doesn't even do that in the comics nowadays. Who is this? Saturn Girl? Chameleon Boy? Okay. Although, this is good because usually Superman's the one person who has the closest link with the Legion of Superheroes. God, I miss that old show from the mid-2000s. Okay, so I guess they weighed their options and they know that since Phantom Girl went missing trying to get Connor out of harm's way, they need some assistance, which is usually how this goes. Skipping the intro, more invested in the plot. Poseidonus, Ebb Tide, Anasore. I love that. Orb has always been a slippery fish. Oh, okay, so Calder's been called away a couple of times now. That's unfortunate that he hasn't been able to, really get stuck in with his duties, but he has a lot of duties. trying to figure out why is Orm doing this. God, I wish they knew that Orm was supposed to be dead. Was he revived in the Lazarus pit? Or is there something more than just sowing chaos, Lords of Chaos? I mean, we were recently told about the backstory of Aaron, the original king of Atlantis, and how the Atlanteans came to be. Is it possible Ocean Master has become a servant of the Lords of Chaos? But they don't really play like that. They don't imbue servant. It's weird. Oh god. Unrest all over. Demonstrations, protests. And a lot of people feel like the capital city's needs always seems to take more precedence over the outlying cities, which King Shark is a part of, and thus he orchestrates attacks, or his people orchestrate attacks on other city-states. Damn. Yeah, perception. Yeah, it's funny too. He's bringing up the fact that when he was Aquaman, people would always complain, oh, you're always focused on the surface world, which was always the push and pull for Aquaman. But here you have a scenario where his focus is fully on Atlantis, and there's still unrest. There's still feelings that, oh, he's not focusing on us. It's a hard situation, and it's not easy to be a leader. Heavy the head that wears the crown indeed. I feel for Arthur, but we see things from Arthur's perspective, so. And Connor's still running around the, maybe Phantom Zone? Yeah, what is this trail that he's following? Oh, oof. Okay, yeah, what he was following was not a good thing. Oh, that's the scratch mark we saw on him before. Various stranger with the power. This really is feeling like that Aquaman story I read not too long ago. Like when Arthur was deposed, Mara had ended up kind of taking over things. There was the Crown of Thorns that encased the capital city to lock everyone out. It was probably the most detailed Aquaman story since the, Sword of Atlantis? No, Atlantis Attacks. I think Sword of Atlantis was the other one. Are they drawing on that? Because this all feels familiar. Especially King Shark being like a high-ranking delegate. Prophecy. Tablet of the Widowhood. Prophecy of the One True King. Stranger come from the past to quell the trident. Seas that bring red death. 3 will rise, restoring breath. One true king. The widowhood. Are those like... I could have sworn there was a sect that we were only introduced to 5 years or so ago. That was all female. That they tried to bring Mara into. And they were pushing her in terms of her queenly duty. Find the stranger. Gotcha. And Dolphin or Delphis, I guess, taking a major part and a stance with those who are less fortunate. That feels familiar. Gotta call the parents. I keep forgetting that woman is his mom. Because his mom in the comics looks nothing like that. It's been taken on a lot. How was it? Okay. So his dad constantly leaving and his mom suffering from depression. So he was responsible even from a young age. Wow. I didn't realize that Calder's history of responsibility went back that far. Something's going on. What the? Oh, is this? I love that he's trying so hard to maintain the illusion, telling him that they tried to save Superboy. Okay. So that is the reason they initially came back. Who was the person who planted the bomb, though? And of course they can't... Wait. Oh, their time sphere is destroyed, and so they can't try again. And they're stranded, so they think Phantom Girl is dead. They asked the bioship. Huh. Okay, so this was during the events of the previous story arc, when the child was unleashing her devastation. How is this thing able to harm Connor, and he can't harm it? Nice. Oh no! Okay, so Mara already knows it was a Chaos Lord. Anything the red water touches dies. Jesus. Oh shit. Like, Arthur? Do nothing. Oh jeez. Okay, get him out of there. Of course, Orm. So Superboy was a big inspiration. How? He needs to be in Happy Arbor, Rhode Island, too. Oh, is this the past? No, it can't be. 10 years? What was Superboy do? This is a massive risk, but Superboy was an inspiration to the Legion of Superheroes. I mean, usually he is, but usually it's the Clark who becomes Superman who is the inspiration. But for it to be Connor, that's wild. Okay, they did what they had to. Just makes me wonder how well this is going to work out. They're waiting to fade away? Huh. Yeah, so there's this type of radiation that would make it so that they wouldn't even be part of their original timeline. That's wild. He's come to help. Oh, true. Hard to be an ocean master when the ocean is dead. Yeah, Arthur, you don't want to get close to that. Wow, he's strengthening Mara's magic. Yeah, Ocean Master will try to capitalize on all of this. Isn't that what happened in the storyline from that one Aquaman story? Maybe not. Man, not looking so hot, Connor. Oof, really? Oh, why is he the only thing that's solid to the creature? It's attracted to his rage. Really? To a vengeful spirit? Things that keep him calm. Working on his bike. McGann, Sphere, Wolf. That's his happy place? Oh, that is actually absolutely adorable. Oof, right in the heart. That's his happy place. Damn, Connor. Yeah, what do you do now? Why has Phantom Girl not woken up? Oh, jeez. The third. Oh, shit. Herald sees that bring red death. 3 will rise, restoring breath. Best of these gains Aaron's crown. The prophecy is coming true. Oh, shit. So Ocean Master had to live for the prophecy. Of course. Oh no, Calder! And she's out of power. Whoa, how the hell? He has godly power. Oof, nice. Everybody's okay, but he is Arian, founder of Atlantis. Is it really him? How is he still alive? I mean, the child of Vandal Savage makes sense. And a Lord of Order, or at least a servant of one. Is that Jay Garrick? Oh, they went to Bart. Okay. Oh. And now Vandals have it. Makes sense. Arian. No, I think not. Oh, okay. When they were evacuated during Child's attack, it passed, but now it's kind of a situation of like, do you want me to just unload all the stuff we loaded onto the war world? It's just like, nah, crisis. Nice. Of it. Vandal's just like, we'll keep our valuable stuff up here. Always seems to be another crisis just around the corner. That is the biggest shade to DC I've ever heard. Diebax. He's the only one with access to this chamber. Project 3ness, their sole priority. What is Project 3ness? Fascinating. Okay, so the founder of Atlantis, Arian, has he just been wandering the seas? Yeah, it's not the Sword of Atlantis storyline I'm thinking about. It's called Aquaman Underworld. Yeah, where Coram Wrath took over. And then the storyline, The Crown Comes Down. Yeah, the Widowhood was introduced too. Wow, they're introducing stuff that was prevalent in 2008 15 now. How long had this season been in the works? A lot of that was really recent. Like, it was a long storyline, too. And Arthur essentially gave up his role as king. I honestly don't even know if he took back the role. I know that Mara now leads. Yeah, he's not king anymore currently in the comics. But I think Mara, she now leads. No, she doesn't even lead Atlantis anymore. No, she's still the queen of Atlantis. Yeah, things got really complicated. And, like, that's a storyline that still is having ramifications to Aquaman's storyline even now. That's why I'm so caught off guard that they're adapting anything from it. But yeah, it's a storyline that ends with Aquaman giving up the crown, relinquishing it. And funny enough, it's taken over by Colder's story, Aquaman the Becoming, as, you know, Colder rises to becoming Aquaman. And now you have the current series, Aquaman, because comic books have finally gotten it through their thick skulls that you could have more than one of a singular character. It's just like, you don't have to kill off Arthur in order for Jackson Hyde or Calderon to, you know, become the new Aquaman. You can have both. And it's dealing a lot with, you know, Calderon's relationship with Black Manta, especially considering the previous series, Aquaman the Becoming, dealt a lot with Calder's whole family, finding out more about his mom, his sister, a lot of stuff. Like, we learn a massive backstory for Calderon's mother. It's very massive. But this is all very fascinating. Like, okay, like, with this whole prophecy and all that, like, so is it gonna go like in the comic where Arthur relinquishes the throne? But he only relinquishes it to a certain degree. Like I said, Mara mostly takes over. But even that I'm shaky with my knowledge about. It's very complicated. The Aquaman storyline is very complicated, and I feel like that's why they kind of got away from Atlantis for a little bit. So I don't know. Maybe Arthur is going to give up the throne. You know, it's all this talk of stepping away, of perception. You know, is this founder of Atlantis not what he seems? Is this truly the founder of Atlantis? Is it a grift? Is it a play? Is it a ploy? I mean, it's entirely possible that he's still alive after all this time. Vandal Savage is alive, so why not? It raises so many questions. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. This is episode 2 of 3 released this week. So, I'll be finding out soon, but hey, if you want to see that reaction, feel free to subscribe so you don't miss out. But until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye!